Hi, this is Kelly Worthington. I am just doing a quick makeup tutorial video on how to apply makeup. So today I'm going to do a warm look and show you how to move from an everyday look to a more dramatic. And it'll be using our new Be Beautiful BC Color Makeup, especially the new mascara. I'm just absolutely infatuated with it. So as you can see, I have absolutely no makeup on. I'm braving this for the world to see. So I'm just going to go through each step of our makeup, how to apply it, what its benefits are, and why we have each different type. Now for some of you, you might be natural and just want a light coverage. For others, you might, like myself, I like a more complete coverage of makeup when I wear it. So I'm just going to show you some tips and suggestions and tools, and feel free to take whatever you want from this. So I hope it's helpful. So the first thing we're going to start out with is a concealer. Now the concealer's point is to hide imperfections, help mask any darkness on the skin, any blotchiness, or if you have breakouts, a concealer is great to cover things like that. Now, I use a concealer for my skin to help brighten the darker areas of my face. Now, every person's darkest area of their face is right here in between the eyes and underneath, and then in the corners. Those are the darkest areas of your whole face. So a concealer's job is to brighten that up. So a lot of women ask me, well, what should I wear, light, medium, or dark? If you are somebody who is Caucasian, unless you are very, very tan, you should always use a light concealer. You never want your concealer to match your skin tone. You want it to be lighter than it. If you are of African American descent or another ethnicity that is maybe a darker skin complexion, then go for a medium. If you're a very, very dark skin complexion, then you can go for the dark. But you never want it to be darker than what your actual skin tone is, because that'll actually bring attention to the spot you're trying to, take away from. So we have 3 different types of concealers. The first one is our Extra Help Concealer. This is really great for people who have dry skin, because it's an oil-based primer. So it'll glide on to dry your skin a little bit better. It gives great coverage. The next type of concealer we have is the Tight Firm and Fill Concealer. So this one is no oil based at all. So if you have oilier skin or get an occasional breakout, this is definitely one that you can use. It gives good coverage, and it has a little bit of our Botox in a bottle, the Tight Firm and Fill in it. The third one, which is my personal favorite, is our Platinum Age Defy Concealer. I like this one because it has a little bit of a line and wrinkle treatment right in the center, as well as it just is a great coverage for somebody like myself with oily, very acne prone skin. This is my personal favorite. So when you apply concealer, a lot of people don't apply enough. They just put little dots. You really want to apply over the entire area you're trying to cover. So I'm just going to do this right on video. So you just want to apply. I also go a little bit on my eyelids in the corners, and then I also do around my nose, because that area tends to focus a little bit darker than the rest of your face. Now you can use a brush to blend it in. I washed my hands, so I'm going to use my fingers. I like my fingers better. It just gives a more even application. So you just use this to blend everything in, and it just instantly will brighten up that area on your face. Now if you notice, you can still see that it's lighter. It's supposed to look that way. You can't use a concealer if you don't use a foundation, because then it'll obviously stand out. So that's the first step. So the second step is a primer. Now, we have a clear primer for those who are going for a more natural look and just want to use our Perfecting Wet Dry Foundation as their finishing coat. I personally love our Tight Firm and Fill Undercover foundation. So it's called a foundation, but I really call it a color primer, because I use the wet dry for the finishing touch. But this is a color-based primer. It evens out the skin tone, blends everything in. It is summertime, so I'm between an N3 and an N4, but I'm going to use N3 today. Now, once again, you can use a brush to apply. I'm going to use my fingers. Now, when you do it on your fingers, what I do is I just put a drop, about a dime-sized drop, on my finger. And then what I do to get a nice even coat is, instead of putting dots on the face, I just go like that with my fingers. And then what I do is go like this, 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 and then you blend it all in. So you go into the ears and underneath the chin to make sure that it blends in completely. And then you go up onto the face. This is really hard to do on video. And go into here and go up to the hairline. That way you are getting an even coverage of everything. And what this does is this just completely evens out the skin, and it just blends everything in. It'll help hide red blotches, freckles, age spots, skin discolorations, and just gives the skin one even palette. So then afterwards to finish, and this is our #1 selling makeup, is our Perfecting Wet Dry Foundation. Now it comes with a sponge that you can use, and I'm going to use that today. What I recommend is if you are over the age of 35 to 40, or if you have super dry skin or lines and wrinkles, you do not want to apply this with a sponge. You want to use a brush because it'll help sit on the skin better. So you just want to blend it all in. Make sure, once again, you go into and under. So into the ears, under the chin, go up into the forehead. So the powder that I'm using is an N4, and the foundation I'm using is an N3 because I am a mix of the two right now. And that just gives one complete coverage. So once you're done with your foundation, then you want to go ahead and I'm going to go to blush next. So when you apply blush, these are our new Beauty Control blushes, and we have, I believe, 4 different colors. So this one I'm using today for my warm look is called Cider. So I just dust the brush in circles. Now once you've got your color, you just want to tap it on the table. You don't want to blow on it because that'll actually blow it off the brush. So then what I do is I like to do a drop there and a drop at the top part of your cheek, and then just do a coverage of like a C curve between the two. Okay? So see how that instantly warms up the skin. And if you look, it just gives you a nice draw up of the face. Now, I do the next side. And I always smile and just put a dot at the top. And then I do one more just light dusting over the whole face. And the reason I do this is that it just adds a little bit of color to the rest of your skin and blends it all in. So that step's done. So then next I go ahead and I apply eyeliner. So for this one, I'm going to apply it with a mirror because, or I'll try it with the video without a mirror. So when I apply eyeliner, now everybody applies different ways that they like. I actually like on top and then straight all the way across. Now if you have small eyes, on the top you don't want to go all the way across because that'll actually make your eyes look smaller. So you'll want to actually just go half of the way over so that it pops the eye open. But I have a lot of space in between my eyelid and my eyebrow, so I'm just going to go half the way. So you can apply any way you like, but this is just the way I do it for me, because I find if I close my eyes and just go back and forth, it gives me an even coat. Okay, amazing what eyeliner does. Okay, so then for the top, you just want to, oh, this is so hard with the video. You want to just go ahead and go all the way across if you have a lot of space, or just the little halfway across if you don't. Okay, and then for the other one, all the way across. Okay, so, oh, that one's a little bit off. Okay, there we go. So now your eyeliner is on, okay? Now, if you are wanting a more dramatic look, I would put your eyeliner on second. If you are looking for a less dramatic look, put it on first and then put your eyeshadow over it. So, with eyeliners, we have a few different colors. For warm, the base would be a brown or our espresso. With a cool, it would be a black. So then the next thing is our new mascara. Now, I love this mascara, and I have to be honest, our mascara is just the one product of Beauty Controls that I've never been a big fan of. Have to tell you, it's the one thing I've used another company's product for until now. So we have our new mascara. It's called Dramatic Lash Mascara, and you'll see pictures of it on my website and on my Facebook page, and I'm sending it to all my clients in my monthly email. But this mascara is absolutely amazing. So there's no fibers in it, no gluten. It just uses natural waxes to extend the lash, and it has a phenomenal brush. So you want to put on your mascara. This is very hard without a mirror, but I'm going to do the best that I can do. And this mascara is just going to instantly lengthen and extend the lash. So just look, I don't know if you can see how high they already are, but I mean, it really gives a huge thing. And I'm just going to double check my mirror. The other reason you want to do mascara first before eyeshadow is it's just natural for mascara to smudge a little bit on the eyes because you're using a brush and blinking. So if you do the mascara first and you need to fix anything, then you're able to use our lash enhancing eye makeup remover, which in my opinion is the best eye makeup remover I've ever found. There we go. So when you put mascara on, always go on the bottoms, go out to the corner, and then just do your coat on your lashes. Now the nice thing about this brush is it helps separate and extend the lashes so that you have your dramatic look. Now, if you want to go even more dramatic, you can go for a second coat after the first coat is applied. So now I'm just going to go ahead and do this on the other. Oh, look at my eyelashes. I love this mascara. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the other one. The other reason I wanted to do this live with the mascara was so that you could see that I'm not using an eyelash curler, and it really is just one coat. And I'm just using the brush. When you see me going like this, I'm just using the brush to separate the lashes. And ta-da! So just a great, mascara just instantly defines the eyes. So if you are using, I always say, if you're going for a warmer look, use the black brown. If you're going for a cooler look, use the black. If you're really bleach blonde, I know blondes love using black mascara, and it's okay to do it, but if you want to go for a more warmer look, try the brown. It's a black brown, so it still has the black in there, but it'll give you just a softer look for your face. So I love our new mascara. So like I said, if you wanted to go for a more dramatic look, then you could go ahead and apply a second coat once the first coat is done, and it'll extend them even further and lengthen them and volumize them even more. So then next you want to go ahead with your eyelash, with your eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead, these are our new awesome Beauty Control Color eyeshadow compacts. Each one comes in its own little thing. So I'm going to use 3 colors. I'm going to do the first 2 to show you what you can do just for your everyday look, and then I'm going to use a third to go a little bit more dramatic. So what you do is I always start with my lightest color, and I just apply it. This is going to be hard on the video, but I just apply it on the top of my eye, and I just go a little bit into, once again, just to brighten that area up. So just the whole eye area. Okay? And so you want to go ahead and do that on the other side. So hard not to open your mouth up when you're applying mascara and eyeshadow. Okay, so that first eyeshadow just brightens the eye area up, lifts the eyebrows up. So then the second color you want to go for is a darker color, obviously, than the lighter one. Now, if you're just going for an everyday look, you can stop by just putting it on your eyelid. You could also go a little bit higher up if you wanted, but just on the eyelid itself will just give you color without making it a dramatic look, but it also defines, see how it completely just defines that area. So this color I'm using is called Copper. I'm a big fan of it. I love our new colors. So you just want to apply. And that just gives you a nice everyday look. Sorry, just a second. There we go. Okay, so once you're done with that, if you're going for just a natural look, you can stop. But I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more of a darker color. Now this one is called Espresso, and this is a brown, obviously. Now, if you, once again, have small eyes, you want to do what's called the C-curve. So I'll show you what that is. So what you would do is you would go halfway in and down and in. So this is a little bit hard with that. But so what you do is you don't go all the way over, and you're going where that crease is and then into the eye a little bit. And what that does is it pops that area open, just like that. Okay, now I'll show you on the other side. For people who have a lot of space, I like to go all the way across with mine. So you just go, oh, this is so hard. Okay. I go all the way across because I have a full eye and I want to make it look nice and pretty and big. And then into the corner. So just two different types of looks. And obviously one can be a little bit more dramatic. You just apply a little bit more darker color. And same with the other. You can just apply a little bit darker shade. So just two different types of looks for the eye. So once again, you can see that if you have the color all the way across, your eye stays normal size. For this one that I did half, it pops it open. So you have two different styles of eyeshadow that you can do depending on the look that you're going for. Now I'm going to even out this one, just so I don't look lopsided. Okay, so your eyeshadow's done, your blush is done. And so now the last step is your lipstick. Now we have phenomenal new lip liners. Now this one I'm gonna use today is a warm one, obviously, because I'm going with a warm makeup look. This one's called Peachy. So you just wanna use your lip liner to go around the outside of the lips to fill it in. And then go up. And what this does is it just helps your lipstick stay on longer. You just rub it together and that gives you your base, okay? Now, for my natural look, I'm going to go with the, not that one, it's called Champagne. So this is just a nice neutral color and you just apply. Now these new lipsticks, which I'll show you in a second, they're phenomenal. They're smooth, they're creamy. So these are our new beauty control cases. And the cool thing is the lid is magnetic. So it just holds it on there. You never have to worry about it popping off. You know, sometimes in your purse, your lid will come off. These ones won't. They're magnetic. The lipstick is, it's creamy, it's smooth, it glides onto the lips, it feels amazing. So this is the natural look. Now, if you wanted to go a little bit more dramatic after work, you're going out for a cocktail party, then what you can do is you can just add a brighter color, either right on top of it or take that one off. So this one is called Geranium, another warm one. Even though it looks bright, it's a warm bright. So we're going to go ahead and just add that, and boom, you have a little bit more pop of color. So I hope this was helpful, just to show you. Now the other thing I would recommend, and this one I'm a big fan of, so I'm gonna turn the light off here to make it a little bit darker. This is our BC Lip Shine Lighted Lip Glosses. So I don't know if you can see that, but the lip gloss actually has a light in it. And it has a mirror on the side. And so a lip gloss is very important because what it does is it helps the lips look fuller, plumper. If you have lines and wrinkles, it's really important to use a lip gloss because it'll actually help hide the lines and wrinkles on the lips and make your lips look more youthful. So you just see how it lights up the skin. So you just apply, or you can use the mirror to apply. And I love these Shine Lighted Lip Glosses. And it just gives you, see, just a glossy shine. So that is the end of my makeup tutorial. So I hope that was helpful to kind of show you how to go from start to finish for a look. So this is the warm one. Obviously you could switch it up and use cool colors if you're wearing blacks or bright colors instead of a white or a tan type of color for your clothes. So if you have any questions, feel free to always email me at kelly@kellyspadivas.com, and have a great day. Bye.